Morning, friends. It is glorious out, and I'm feeling very grateful, since our topic is gratitude, that there's been a few storms out in the Atlantic, but for the most part, they've stayed out there and have brought us some cool weather and some waves. There's a bunch of surfers. I don't know if you can see their little heads over there, having a good time this morning. So it's a nice way to start off a talk about gratitude. I'm inspired in part because my birthday is coming up, and a number of amazing, wonderful, beautiful people have shown up for me this week, and I am reminded that there are really, really good humans in the world. There are loving people, and sometimes we look out and around at all the bad news, and it's all we can see. It gets the most clicks. It gets the most attention. It stimulates our central nervous system into a heightened state that actually becomes addictive to us. And so our eyes, our hearts, our minds are constantly drawn to what is wrong. And part of the antidote to that is gratitude. Maybe it's easier to feel it on a week when it's your birthday and people are wishing you well actively and gathering for the purposes of celebration and enjoyment. But we need that, y'all. Let us not neglect the opportunities to gather and tell each other that we are appreciative of each other, that we love each other, that we're grateful, because boy, do we need it. Perhaps, I don't know, I hadn't thought about this, it's just coming up right now, but perhaps that's what church could be. Just a place where we gather and remember the goodness, where we gather and appreciate and love each other. God, I hope so. I hope it can be that. This gratitude thing, though, I hope you don't hear it as yet another bludgeoning stick beating you over the head for the ways in which you fall short. I'm not grateful enough. If I was more grateful, I wouldn't feel this, that, or the other. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I have done that. It's not useful. It's not helpful. There's no should attached to authentic gratitude. If you're not in a space where you can feel it right now, that's okay. And if you can, scan the world, the people, the things, the places around you, and find some kernel of gratefulness to nurture. It will benefit you. No should, no have to, no obligation. And it is good. I think things being hard, martyrdom, is addictive. In a world where we're constantly inundated with all that's wrong, to say that anything is right feels shallow or foolish, feels almost like, well, easy for you to say. You don't have to deal with this or that. And I don't want to feel shallow or foolish. I don't want to diminish either other people's pain and suffering or the quality of what I have to say by pretending everything's fine. Real gratitude isn't about pretending it's fine. Real gratitude is recognizing it isn't fine and finding where the good is anyway. So it's not easy. It's not a light gratitude. It's not a shiny, happy people, solar Christian, just if you pray hard enough and big enough, if you're grateful enough, then everything will be okay. It won't. That's not the promise. And if we are going to address with any authenticity the pain of ourselves, each other, or the world, we must find some fuel. And I just want to encourage you that gratitude is part of that, even if it's just a kernel, even if it's just the tiniest bit of like, wow, there's a cool breeze this morning. There's a beautiful sunrise populating behind me as we speak. We have dodged a hurricane so far. The waves are big. The surfers are surfing. There is much to be grateful for. Don't let others tell you that your gratitude or your joy is a diminishing or an ignorance about what's hard in the world. It is the necessary fuel if we are going to be able to engage what is hard in the world. So you find some joy, you find some gratitude, you find some courage, you find what you need to care for yourself well, to tend your own heart and to tend the hearts of those you love. It is the only way we will be able to deal with what else is out there. So maybe just for a little while today, you set aside all that's wrong and all that's hard. Set yourself a timer if you need to. For just a little while, let's try not to be addicted to the anxiety-fueled stimulus of the world and instead nurture something else. Not because we're foolish or ignorant, not because we neglect or deny, but because we need fuel. If we're really going to make the peace we want to see in the world, we need fuel. I love you, friends. I'm grateful for you. Fuel up today. Find some time to fuel up with goodness, with gratitude, with joy, with love. Hold somebody tight. Tell yourself the good things about you. Tell somebody else the good things about them. Let's do this. Let's love this world into a better place. Grace and peace, friends.